Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So Sagittarius, my intentions for this reading is to provide some powerful messages for you for the month of July, whether that means what's going to happen in July you need to be aware of, or anything you need to hear right now in this moment. And this can impact any aspect of your life, love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, but whatever spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So if you have any beings of the light you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you're welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pool to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your life of what you need to hear right now or what's to come in July. And we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. So the first thing I saw was a bird bath. I wonder if someone's been seeing a specific bird quite a bit where it's uncanny frequently, like a hawk, an eagle, a raven. Someone could have like a bird tattoo even that I'm tuning into. But I feel like with that, it's kind of like Spirit wants you to kind of just cleanse a bit. Like maybe there's something in your energy that needs to kind of purify, kind of is trying to hold on to you that's no longer, you know, necessary or needing in your life, that maybe Spirit wants to help you kind of cleanse. And it kind of almost looked like a group setting. So I wonder if there's like something where, you know, Spirit wants you to kind of hang around different people, newer people. I wonder if there's like a pool party or an invite to one that you may be having soon, or someone that has a pool is going to ask you to come over, whether that's friend or romantic, I don't know. But then I saw like a darts, and I saw like someone playing darts, and it's like they tried once, it didn't hit, tried twice, it didn't hit, but the third time it did. And then I heard third time's a charm. So I wonder if this is something you've been pursuing that like didn't go forward the first few times, but may kind of finally hit in July. I wonder if this is someone that kind of has been wanting to pursue you, Sagittarius. It definitely feels love and romance kind of related, but honestly, it could be a job, it could be a friendship. We'll pull cards to see specifically what that is, but I think you're finally hitting the mark, the target in July. So I'm really curious to see what this is about. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. So Spirit, tell me what Sagittarius needs to know about the month of July. First, a theme for Sagittarius in July. Okay. Playfulness. Yeah, I was feeling that playful type of energy when I saw the bird bath in my mini meditation. So I feel like this is a very playful month for you, Sagittarius, to have some fun, to, you know, I feel party invites, I feel like dates, I feel +1s, like maybe some of you guys are going to a wedding or going to some sort of event like a graduation or a game, or I don't know, but like someone wants to kind of get to know you, have fun with you, explore with you. This could be like flirty. This could also be just kind of like you expanding your friend group. But people love to have you around, and they're inviting you because they want your playfulness, Sagittarius. You make everything so much more lighter. You carry such a good vibe with you that people are definitely going to want to be in that zone that you're in, that you kind of exude, of fun, of creativity, of playfulness, of joy. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. I'm seeing someone wrestle, and I don't know if this is like playful wrestle or, you know, someone could have been into mixed martial arts or like specifically wrestling in their past. But tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius for July. Okay. So we have, what do you need to release? Interesting. Oh my goodness. Spirit's been in the house today with that mini meditation. I mean, this is really everything I was picking up on with that bird bath, but it says, yeah, waning moon, what do you need to release? So I feel like maybe there's something that has been kind of preventing you from being fully open, or to like feeling like you can relax and have fun. Like maybe you've been going through a lot of stressful things these last few months. Maybe there's been a lot of tension and drama that has been kind of happening in your life, that Spirit's saying, let that go. Let that go, because it doesn't need to be in your space anymore. It doesn't belong in your space anymore. And Spirit is trying to open you up to newer energies that are on your vibration. I just feel with the, you know, waning moon energy, what you need to release is that like there was just Debbie Downers, negative Neds that you were around that kind of like rubbed off on your energy in some way. And I feel like that's okay to kind of have a break from this person, Sagittarius. And maybe some of you guys have some guilt around that, whether it's like a longtime friend or, you know, a romantic partner or a family member. But yeah, I think it's been kind of weighing you down. I'm seeing like this heavy anchor, and someone could even have like an anchor tattoo or used to be in the Navy of whatever country you're in. But I feel like it's time to kind of let go and have fun is what Spirit really wants you to do in July. And if you have been kind of stressed or prioritizing work, or, you know, haven't been as extroverted or hanging out with people, like July is the time to do so. And I think you're going to gain a lot of good times, good experiences. So take up those opportunities. So let's go ahead and see past, present, and future energy for Sagittarius. What's in the past that Sagittarius needs to know about that has led them to this point in their life? Okay, so first we have, yeah, Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. Yeah, Leo energy. So yeah, there's definitely been some challenges that you went through, Sagittarius. I feel like someone backing out or getting cold feet, and that really annoyed you, especially because these plans were something like long planned, like maybe it was a trip, maybe it was an event that someone backed out on. And I do feel kind of just arguments with a certain someone or a group of people, drama. I just feel it wasn't, you realizing it wasn't really helping you move forward by being a part of that energy or around that type of energy, just toxic environment energy really. And I think you guys kind of saw that. And I feel you've really kind of decided to pull away from that type of energy. I'm seeing fireflies. That may be something you've always resonated with or have been seeing recently. What about the current energy for Sagittarius? Oh, okay. Yeah, backing out. Someone backed out, or you feel like someone, you know, backed out on you, didn't stand up for you, or like wasn't there for you. And it really kind of just made you feel like you didn't want to continue building something with that person. Okay, tell me. Oh, okay, there we go. Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, and decisions. So Sagittarius, there's a lot going on, and I feel Spirit really wants you to start funneling your energy, because when your energy is too scattered, you're not putting your all into the things that you want to accomplish. It's kind of like halfway this, halfway that, you know, whatever. And it's kind of like Spirit wants you to zero in and focus on something. And I feel now it's like the social part of your life, the fun part of your life, because you've been putting so much into the other aspects. It's been a little bit neglected. Even just like dating, like I wonder if some of you guys, if it's not your message, bear with me for a second, but just even kind of going on some dates where maybe some of you had a really bad breakup or really bad separation. It was like didn't end on good terms, and it kind of still sat with you in some ways. Like Spirit is saying kind of like that person and their energy and how it ended should not have an effect on what you decide to do now. So Spirit is trying to open up some opportunities for you to kind of you know, gently push you into a new direction in a way. And there may be a lot going on. You may have a busy booked schedule in July with trips, with, you know, business plans, with, you know, certain events like bachelorette parties or whatever. But I feel with this, Spirit wants you to kind of fully decide that this month I'm going to have fun. This month I'm just going to let the drama behind me and just kind of see where my playfulness can take me, where I can be myself again, is kind of what it feels like, Sagittarius. And being around people that make you can feel like you could be yourself. What about future energy for Sagittarius? Ooh, intuition, the High Priestess. We do have 2 2s here. Your birthday could be December 2nd, December 12th, or November 22nd. Bottom of the deck, base chakra. Yeah, regaining your stability back. I just feel like with the 5 of Wands in the past, it was very chaotic and just unpredictable, and tempers flared, and you know, arguments ensued. And I feel like you just want to get back to your base self again. Some of you could be wearing red right now. Red's your favorite color, aura color, car color. But with intuition, like, I do feel like Spirit is kind of in the future guiding you to something here, is sending you messages, synchronicities, confirmations of a new door to go down, a path to open up. And I do kind of feel this has to do with romance for some of you guys, romance or a new career path, or just like further going more dedicated into that career path if it's not brand new. But I feel with this intuition, like, you're drawn to someone here that you kind of have playfully gotten to know, been a part of, like hung out with a bit more. But then there's something that is kind of developing between the 2 of you, where there's a psychic telepathic bond that is just kind of growing here. They may have something very interesting about their nose, whether it's a pierced nose, you know, a deviated septum, or just a very noticeable nose. I don't know why I'm seeing that. But let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. Tell me more about the 5 of Wands in the past. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, Virgo energy. I can see why you're frustrated, because there is something where someone was taking their time, or being like, okay, next time, not right now. And like, they kept on giving you the promise it was going to happen, but then it didn't. And so it's like you felt like this person kept you hanging. You know, just, you should have just told me a long time ago if this wasn't going to work out, instead of dragging this out. That's how it kind of feels here. And I feel like, you know, you just felt like it was a waste of time for some of you, whether this was a person or a job situation. Someone could have a scar on their face, even like a scar on their eyebrow. But yeah, I just feel as if it was like, what was this all for then? You made me wait for what? Frustration, definite frustration. Tell me more about the 2 of Pentacles for Sagittarius. 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel as if like you guys have been kind of adventuring so many different options, opportunities, especially if this is the dating world. You guys have been kind of open in trying to find that person, but Spirit is telling you it's time to kind of zero it in, grounding something here. I do kind of feel with this 4 of Pentacles, even if you guys have been kind of staying in a bit, you know, Uber eating instead of going out, or just kind of like turning down opportunities to get out of the house, this is the time to do it. I feel like, you know, nothing wrong with being introverted. There's nothing wrong with like being more of a homebody for a few of you, but it's like Spirit is saying you're more, someone here is doing it more so to kind of protect themselves than, you know, to actually do the healing process. And there is an opportunity that you don't want to get FOMO on. I feel like this is going to be like a party, an event, a concert that is really going to make you so happy that you took up on this invite. So I feel that Spirit wants you to kind of zero in, focus on one aspect of your life and put a lot into it. Hold that vision that you have for yourself of what you kind of want to pursue, but it has to have a playful manner with it. That's what Spirit is kind of guiding you of what door to go on, is the one that you have a lot of fun with, that you have not been prioritizing because there's been so much stress going on. Not this month. Spirit wants you to prioritize your fun, Sagittarius. What about the High Priestess in the near future? The Chariot. Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy for me as a reader personally, with the Six of Wands. Okay, Leo energy. So the Chariot and the High Priestess, yeah, Spirit wants you to act on your gut feelings. There's going to be something that is going to really stir up your intuition, your want, that may not even be very explainable, maybe a little bit irrational, but just something that you automatically have a desire for, a hunger for, or maybe that's making its way towards you, Sagittarius. I feel with this High Priestess and Chariot, like Spirit is giving you an intuitive inkling to go for something here that you want, that you see. And I feel like, you know, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in the past, like you're so over slow moving energy, people who are overly cautious. Like I do feel there is someone coming in that is going to, you know, first want to get your vibes. They're very sensitive to energies and want to make sure your energies, you know, something they're looking for. But once they get that notion of this is it, they're fast moving. They know what it is that they want and they seek it out to do it. And I feel with the Six of Wands here, you're going to feel so much better by the end of the month than you have been these last few months. With the drama, with the chaos, you're coming out on top. With not letting that drama bother you anymore, the chaos kind of throw you off course. I feel as if when you're tuning into your needs and wants and your, you know, intuition and feelings, like that is kind of what's driving you back to your base, driving back to it is who that you were, Sagittarius, that something kind of threw you off for a bit to kind of make you, you know, I don't know, just didn't make you feel yourself really. And you're going, like people are happy to see you again, out there again, going out again, going to these invites. They're going to be happy you're around, Sagittarius. Or that even some of you have seen the truth of this Knight of Pentacles energy. Like they see the change in your energy, your mood, your attitude when you're away from this energy. And they love it. They're here for it. All right. So tell me more about July for Sagittarius. Tell me more about July for my Sagittarians. Solitude. And it says, in silence, peace prevails. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, for those of you that maybe have one more step before you're ready to make that decision, you know, it's part of the release process that some of you need to do before you catapult into this social playfulness. So if you haven't done it yet, then definitely take the time to reflect, to think about, to really sit with your inner voice as to what is the one thing that's holding you back, because that's the thing that needs to go. This has been a very popular theme in the reading so far. But I feel for others of you that have already been in that solitude, you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about your habits, what you need, in a way that I feel like there's a lot of independence you gained from this time of maybe taking a break from the social life, taking a break from dating. And Spirit is saying you have learned a lot from it, but now it's time to use what you've learned to go out there, to pursue something with that knowledge that you have. Like, I feel like a lot of you are slow to open up to people, but once you do, it's like people love you. They can't stop talking about you and how they met you. And I think a lot of you just need to preserve your energy because you're so sought after. You may be very empathic, or you pick up on energies very easily, that you may need to kind of find some sort of cleansing ritual that you do, or some sort of recharge method that you can have, so you can kind of be back at your highest when you're ready to come back out into the world again. And some of you may be discovering that in July. Someone could have two S's in their name, like Marissa or like Sebastian, first, middle, last initial. Tell me more for Sagittarius in July. Okay, well, here we have it. New career for some of you guys is in the cards. And it says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So I do kind of feel this is a new role or a new, area that you kind of want to explore, that you've been curious about, that you've been kind of starting to build a passion for. Definitely, this is the time to try to explore it, to pursue it. I do kind of feel it has to be something playful, creative, that helps you kind of feed that creative energy, almost like not just the 9 to 5 clock in, get out, type of job, but something that really allows you to explore your creativity and to explore your own way of wanting to do things. I think that's something that you need right now, Sagittarius. And especially if some of you guys, this Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles was a workplace that was toxic, and a specific toxic energy around you of a micromanager, of a picky, critical coworker, manager. Nothing you ever did was right. Like, they only told you the things you did wrong. Definitely, Spirit is trying to gear you to a new career, because that has been weighing too heavily on you, Sagittarius. You have like a rainbow aura, or like, an aura of many different colors, I'm seeing. I wonder if someone's ever told you that before, or like you just have this unique essence that should not be dimmed for the comfort of someone else. People will love you for who you are, and if they don't, they're not meant to be a part of your team anyway. But I think too, even for some of you guys, there could be with a new job or a new career, someone that is you meet there that has feelings for you or develops a crush on you. All right, we're gonna get one more card, Sagittarius. And with this card here, I'm gonna ask for a divine feminine energy, because it's Cancer season and I feel it's a beautiful time to connect with divine feminine energy. So let's see who's coming through, why they're coming through, and what this means for you guys. So we have Sappho. If I'm spelling that wrong or saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Sappho, but it says the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Okay, so some of you guys, I wonder if there has been some sort of body issue someone's been dealing with. And I think that it was around, the certain people you were around, or maybe just the society, like just kind of has been triggering you a bit about yourself. But if this is not so body specific, then it's just who I am. Some people don't get me, and maybe I kind of took that as a negative thing, and just, besides accepting I'm not going to get along with everyone, but that shouldn't stop me. That shouldn't stop who I am and what I want to pursue and how I want to express myself. Again, filtering the right things to keep around and taking away the things that aren't, supporting you and who you are, because you're a high vibrating energy, Sagittarius. I definitely feel that here. But let's go ahead and read Sappho's message for you guys. And the poetess, like, again, maybe some of you guys are writers, particularly with music, poetry, and that may be something to kind of explore as well. Okay. So it says, instead of exhausting ourselves with the unholy effort of comparing our own bodies to others, or of competing for resources that are actually unlimited, Sappho urges us to do the most revolutionary thing we could ever do: love ourselves and our others fiercely. We can't recover Sappho's lost poems, but we can reclaim the enduring spirit she left us. We can become her poetry. We can revel in the pleasure we are capable of feeling, and we can love unapologetically with the full spectrum of our emotional range and from the fathomless depths of our hearts. Lift up a woman or a man in your life. Help them reach a dream they've been incubating. Take time to indulge with lady loves, lady men's in your life. Go to the spa, make a dinner together, go skinny dipping, or just do something outrageous that celebrates the fact that you love each other. Sappho is about the power of loving every inch of the female form. Spend a day flooding your thoughts with positive affirmations about your body or a woman's body. Take long baths with red rose petals. Do something nourishing that acknowledges your love for the fact that you are who you are, radiant, and that it's all a part of who you want to be in your life. Okay, so what I'm feeling with this, Sagittarius, is that there was a lot of woman language there, but you can even just translate that into masculine, male energy if that's what you identify with. But I feel overall this is about like uplifting others. And I feel like in the process of being in that solitude, there was a time where you had to uplift yourself. And now that you've kind of deciphered the energies that kind of helped you be yourself and what didn't, you can now kind of bring that to other people's lives as a gift that you weren't given yourself, you know, from others, but that you're happy to give out because you know that's just what makes the world so much more enjoyable. I do feel like you are spreading that love, you are spreading that individuality, you are spreading that freedom, and it's contagious, Sagittarius. And I feel like even some of you who do identify as male, let's just say, I think you are having a crush on someone and you love their body. And I feel like it could be something to kind of explore, to shoot your shot at. I wonder if it is, you know, may take some time, but I think eventually you'll get that person to take you up on an offer. But generally, I think you just have this beautiful energy that finally you're now ready to kind of be your playful self again, to do something outrageous this, you know, July, whether that is skinny dipping or, you know, going bowling that you haven't before, trying something new. And it's going to feel exhilarating. It's going to feel back to your old self again. And I'm so happy to see this for you, Sagittarius. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your life, what's happening and unfolding in July, what else you need to hear right now in this moment. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.